Hey David, Jack and all the Irish Hotspur army. I'm doing this quick fan cam from the car. Hope it works out okay. And I must say, first of all, I had the absolute pleasure and honour to be at the Tottenham Hotspur Stadium yesterday for the Leicester game. It was absolutely unbelievable experience. I was so lucky to be over there with two good Irish Hotspur legends in Philip and Ollie, who were just brilliant company and just two really knowledgeable guys about Spurs. And it was just great to be amongst so many like-minded Tottenham Hotspur fans over there. It was just unreal, and what a game to be at. I was only ever at one game in the old White Hart Lane, which was against Leicester actually as well, would you believe it, in 2004, which had 8 goals as well. But back in that day, it was 4-4 with Spurs, would you believe it, almost losing the game against a 10-man Leicester, with Jermaine Defoe coming up with an equaliser in the last minute after an assist from Ledley King. So I'll be honest with you guys, at half time it was almost bringing me back memories of that time where it was a game where like we were doing so much good, but then the sloppy errors and mistakes were ruining the whole thing for us, and I was going, not this again. Like I don't want another game like this. At half time, 2 of the season ticket holders who were near me just passed me by and just said, "Oh sure, look, it's a typical Spurs game, isn't it?" And I was there like, yeah, but like I don't want any more typical glorious 4-4 draws. I want to win, we want to win now. And look, it's great it worked out that way in the end. We're in an incredible spot there, just with a massive view over the whole pitch. It was unreal. I suppose in terms of the performance, look, I thought we were very good going forward. I thought in general, and actually to be honest with you, I did watch it all back again on TV this morning just to get a really good sense of it all over again. And I thought in parts we were brilliant. The goals we scored were excellent. I still think that we, particularly in the first half, gave up too much possession to Leicester, and I kind of gave them encouragement. And, it can kind of ruin the momentum a little bit if we sit a bit too deep and just let the other teams have the ball. And I thought, even though Leicester are very poor this year, it kind of gave them a bit of hope and encouragement. And sure enough, then just individual costly errors. I say the first one from Sanchez, which I was right over, and then the other one by Sessegnon kind of ruined the first half for us, to be honest with you. And I have to say as well that even though we were out 6-2 winners, and there's brilliant good stuff that we can talk about and analyse, that there was parts of the game where we were lucky that when we lost momentum, Hugo Lloris came up with some really good saves. That if he hadn't made them, it could have been a whole different story, So we have to remember those things. There's still a win or learn element to this, to be honest with you. There's still massive learning points from the first half. And I thought, obviously, we're still struggling a bit with the right combination of wing backs, I thought it was good, though, the way he swapped Perisic and Sessegnon and gave that a try, and then swapped them back again when he saw, I think, that Sessegnon was struggling a bit, and he was definitely at fault for the second goal, even though it was a really good goal by Maddison. But again, these things are preventable. Then I suppose, look, it was really good to see him change things up a bit. It was nice to see him unleash Son from the bench as well, which I know there's a lot of discussion about all week, but my God, what an impact he had, and what finishes. The quality were just unbelievable, and it was such an honour to be there at the stadium to watch those goals going in, and then just to be able to sit back with your cup of coffee the following day and just watch it again and rewind it and watch it again and again. The quality of the shots, it was unbelievable. A couple of other kind of quick shout outs. I thought Longley was excellent. Had kind of a very assured game, very few mistakes if any, and really good passing. Dyer got a great goal from a header and was generally okay. A few shaky passes, but generally okay. I thought Romero was brilliant when he came on for Sanchez, and again it kind of just re-emphasises that depth and class and decision making, on right side of the centre half. I thought Bentancur was good in midfield. There was a few sloppy passes in the first half particularly from Bentancur and Højbjerg, but in fairness they did a good job. And Bentancur, if you look at him, like, unbelievable obviously for closing down for his own goal, but he also had a brilliant press and close down and dispossession for one of Sonny's goals as well. So he's actually really quick over those kind of 5 yards, closing players down, and I think he's kind of deceptive in that way. And again, those small little moments lead to goals. Richarlison, even though he didn't have one of his best games, you have to remember really good pressing and fighting from him in the corner got the corner for Dyer's goal as well. So again, small moments where there's a momentum change, because even if it's just because of hard work rather than quality, you know, in fairness, that's another element of his game. And I thought Harry Kane was immense up front. You could just see like just the touches and the general awareness, and like the sand wedges across the pitch to players on the other side. He's just an unbelievable player, and a really good header for the first goal, obviously. Any other big shout outs? Obviously to Sonny, like, you know, I'm just so happy for him. It was so lovely to see all the players gather around him and almost like in a huddle, you know. He was class. He just showed everybody like how world class he actually is. And now there's a brilliant option if you want to unleash him from the bench in future games, let Richarlison do all the hard work and hammer defences, and then Sonny to come on when there's tired legs as an option, or obviously you can just unleash him from the start as well. And now I think he'll really kick on, you know. And they're all nice problems to have. I still think we need to look at maybe not giving teams